Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to take you on my regular walks where I usually walk here in Japan, where we live. And this is my favorite area to walk. It's called Ura Park. The name doesn't mean anything to you, I know, but that's the place where I usually come down and unwind and walk. And behind me you can see the cherry blossom is gonna bloom soon. I believe next week or within 2 weeks it's gonna be gorgeous. And the cherry blossom in Japan, it's really something special. So if you can come to Japan, I highly recommend during these days. This season is the best season here. And I just love my walks because on my walks I gain the best ideas for my content, for my business. And usually I don't walk with my phone, I unplug, I don't bring my phone with me, or I leave my phone at home. But I thought today is a good idea to share some of the thoughts which been on my mind, especially from last week, and the insights I gained through talking with people, and how I can help you to dive deeper in your own business and have more discoveries within. And last week I had a call with a gentleman who, when we had a call, after the call he said, why didn't push harder? Why didn't push harder to sell him on my services? And then I replied, this is not my style. I won't do that. I just don't push people to buy my services, because what's the point to push someone? It comes from low consciousness. It comes from desperation. It comes from neediness. And you don't want that. I don't want to work with someone who just came to me from force. I'm not up to force people. I would rather attract people than to force people. And you see this today in today's business world, that sales becoming, or it has been this, oh, just push on the pain points, just squeeze whatever you can and just persuade people and to just bring the numbers in. It's not the way it's not the way I'm doing business, and I never will do it this way. When I used to work as a massage therapist on cruise ships, I did that because I had to sell the products what we were using for the customers, and it was so much forcing that I got a very bad experience doing that. And I don't agree with that approach. I never will do it. And this gentleman has a design agency for over 30 years, but after achieving success in a business world, he feels like there's something more in depth there, but he's not shy away, but something is holding him back to share his deeper truth beyond the surface. And that's where actually guidance comes in, because guidance, in my perspective, what does it mean? It's holding a safe space. It's creating a safe space, because when you have a safe space, a safe environment, you can open. Just when you speak with a friend, with an old friend, or with someone who you can trust, there's no boundaries there, because you can openly share because you feel safe. And everybody is craving for that space, for that energy where you can feel that you can trust the other person. And that's my work, and that's what I want to bring to the world, to offer this safe space for people, because I had this safe space where I grew up within my family. We always had a loving environment, and my mom was always the one who could every time understand me, and we had long conversations. She passed away 4 years ago, and since then a lot of things shifted, and especially in the last few months I realized what are my gifts. And the gifts are creating a safe space, guiding people through a environment where they can open and really speak their truth. Because the thing is, with coaching and therapy, most of the practices, they deal with the surface level. They give exercises, do breath work, write down beliefs, write down limiting beliefs, write down the new beliefs. And I did that, and it's good. But I believe, and I know this from my own experience, when you trust someone, when someone opens for you a safe space, you just feel safe, so you can just share whatever comes up in that present moment. And coming back to sales, it's the same thing. Sales is a sacred container, a sacred transformation, and that's how I see sales. When I share my offer with people, I really want to serve them because I know what I can offer. So people, either you get it or you don't get it. It's simple as that. It's not, I don't want to persuade someone and to just work with someone who I don't feel aligned with, because I'm not desperate for that amount, for that few $1,000s or whatever it is that you offer for your services, because it just, when even you sign in that person, it's just gonna hinder your presence and your beingness. So these are the thoughts which happened and I wanted to share with you this week. And I just really want you to ponder on what sales means to you, how you see it as a spiritual entrepreneur, how you serve people, and what's coming up. Because we all have this bitterness towards sales. For sure, you have been sold in a way that you didn't like, or you have been persuaded in a way that you don't like, and it just didn't feel right for you. I know this because I've been through this myself, and it's just not a good feeling, because you feel pushed, and from fear you're gonna purchase that specific program or that coaching. I'm just really curious about your thoughts, and how do you see this entire process of sales and sales as a service or as a sacred transformation. I don't want to sound too woo-woo here, because at the end of the day it's sales, but there's a big difference if it comes from the core and really it's about a real value exchange, or it's just a numbers game that you just have to make that number. And my invitation to you is to ponder on these things and maybe go out for a walk like I do. Walks for me are the best medicine I can ever imagine and do. That's why I always do this daily. And the best content ideas come from here. And I love to actually make these videos while I'm on my walks rather than sitting on my desk, as the weather is becoming more gorgeous here in Japan. It's a good vibe and feeling to do these videos because it just comes out of the cuff. It's not scripted. I don't have to follow a script and read my bullet points. Whatever comes up on my walks, that's how I want to serve you. So let me know down in the comments if you like this type of style or what do you prefer, and I'll see you in the next one.